Hello adventurers, and welcome back to another Black Desert mobile video. This is something that I wanted to cover really briefly, but this is really good for newer players, and it involves getting a bunch of Hadum knowledge for your account. So what I'm going to do first is kind of just go into the world map and just kind of show you what that Hadum knowledge is. So for each one of these regions, you can get knowledge for all of these different monsters. Obviously, if you do the seasonal character, you will get a lot of knowledge just from doing that seasonal character. Like, you'll get a bunch of chests that help you get that knowledge. I think by the time we do the next season, we'll be able to complete this. But if you wanted to complete this, like for right now, in the meantime, there is a very fast way to get this knowledge filled out. So what I wanted to do was just show you that really quickly. So this involves going over towards Expedition and then going to Valor. I showed this very briefly on my all materials guide, but again, I just wanted to show what this is actually used for. So if you go over to Hadum, you can actually select the region that you need to get knowledge in. So like, let's just say I did like West Valencia or something like that. These runs are only like 4 or 5 minutes. You have a weekly entry limit of 6 times, but every time that you go in here, the main thing that you'll be getting are these knowledge chests. So I actually did a couple of runs. I did just want to show you really quickly. Like, I'll show you these chests right now just to kind of let you see what it looks like. So for each one of these runs, I got about like 30 to 40 of these chests. Based on the knowledge that I have now, I really don't need that many, but let's just take a look. So this is for neutral border zone, and my knowledge that I'm at right now for neutral border zone is going to be, it's going to be at 86%. So it's pretty close to 100%, but let's go ahead and go back to over here and then look at those scrolls that we got. So you'll be getting each one of these scrolls. So for each chest, you get all the scrolls for each one of those zones. So you'll just use them. I only needed 21 of them. So just doing one run of the Hadum Valor is going to give me everything that I need for this. So again, I just needed 21 for this, and then I'll finish up these other two. So as you can see, I'm getting a lot of really good CP. You get a CP bonus for like the total levels that you have, but then also you get a CP bonus for each one of the knowledge that you acquire for those monsters. So now going back over to our world map, we're just going to check our knowledge, and as you can see, we have 100% here. So for each of these zones, I only had to do it one time, and I got plenty of those knowledge chests. If you didn't do seasonal character, you might want to go do that. That's going to give you a lot of this knowledge. But if you've only done one season, you'll probably maybe have to do this like 1 or 2 times. You'll probably need like a couple of these chests. So the reason I say that is because I've done 2 seasons on this character, and for each season we got those knowledge chests. But either way, I did just want to let you know that. And then also, again, what I wanted to do was go back over to Valor and go to Hadum. And what I wanted to try to do was actually like do one of these just to show you like how long it takes. These are the other rewards that you can get, but I haven't gotten really any of these rewards. I just got like normal drops, and like this is more or less like the only thing that I'm actually going there for. So really quickly, it does cost you holy vials of light to actually enter in here. But again, if you have done the seasonal character, you'll have a pretty decent amount of holy vials of light. Or what you can do is try to get some lightstone fragments from either like farming in the Great Desert or by doing like ancient ruins. Those are pretty good ways that you can get those, or just like try to like sacrifice some lightstone chests. But 120 is a really small price to pay for max knowledge, so I would go ahead and do that. And then it actually looks like someone else is doing this, so someone else knows about this, which is pretty awesome. I've actually never used this on my main account just because like this is fairly newer content, and I already had max knowledge on my main account, so I really didn't need it. So once you're in here, you're actually only in here for 5 minutes, and then as you can see, based on like the performance of your team, you actually get some knowledge chests as well. So these chests are flying in. This is a lot faster than I had it before. That could also be just because like I have these combat buffs on. I'm not entirely sure if they work here, but it could also be because I have an actual like another person actually playing in here and some of his loot's coming to me. Again, I don't really know how this works specifically, but I just know that this is a great way to be getting your knowledge. Okay, so now that I've finished the Field of Valor Hadum for this week for this character, I did just kind of want to show you the results. So I actually ended up getting like 160 CP just from doing this. So I also kind of want to show you the map. Obviously, I already had some of this knowledge filled out. I had a lot of these already at like 80%, and that was again just from the seasonal character, but now you can see that I have completely filled out Southwest Calpheon, North Calpheon, Southeast Calpheon, Neutral Border Zone, Serendia, Belenos, North Media, and South Media. The two things that I wanted to talk about after was just that you can also do up to East Valencia. However, we have a little bit less knowledge that we've gotten from our seasonal characters for these areas. So you will have to do this like at least 2 times to get the max knowledge, unless you play with like another player or something and like you get more drops for those knowledge chests. But I did just want to give you a heads up on that you'll probably have to do a couple runs of these. But other than that, this was really good for my CP. Again, I got a really quick boost in my CP, so that was really nice. And then one more thing that I wanted to bring to your attention was also just Path of Power. So in Hadum, because I've completed these Hadum knowledge requirements, I actually got different rewards for this as well. So each one of these Hadum knowledges, I get 10 Chaos Cores, which is really nice. I think Chaos Cores and Chaos Crystals are probably like the best item in the game, or like the most necessary item that you can get. So this is a really good way to get this really quickly and pretty much just knock out this knowledge requirement. So that's pretty much everything that I had for this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. But if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And then also, as always, I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.